Funny Games. There it is. Let's just tweet that out and not check it. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Kinda Funny Morning Show. If you weren't here 5 seconds ago when the internet was out, I want everyone to realize that Cool Greg said, and I quote, I'm quoting this, "Are you ready, my little rump roasts?" And I've never seen Greg smile so much in my entire life.
It's just not what you expect from Cool Greg. It's not what you expect from Cool Greg.
I think
know what I mean?
He's either going soft on us,
no,
or he's evolving to the next Pokemon iteration.
Cool Greg never goes soft.
No.
Cool Greg, you ever go soft?
No.
Hell no, he says.
Let's see if any of that I just typed on Twitter was right. Let's see.
It's out there. It's just on brand for you. Who cares?
Let's see.
Gone.
But
Cool Greg just called me and Eke over Greggy his little rump roasts. This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, okay.
You nailed it. You got the Twitch thing right and everything.
Oh, fucking
Looks like we haven't updated the title of the Twitch thing since Monday, but what are you gonna do?
Oh, no, don't worry about that. No, don't worry about that.
You only update it on the every 5 days.
We put the date in there, just as a courtesy, so you kind of know a rough approximation of what you're watching. But it's a live show. It's live.
Yeah.
You know what day it is.
Yeah.
What day is today? Don't even look. Don't even look.
23rd.
Exactly. You fucking nailed it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Kinda Funny Morning Show. My name is Nick. With me today is Mr. Greg Miller.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning back to you, sir. It's going to be a great show today.
Haven't been on this show in a duck stage.
You haven't been. It's been a while. Well, you were gone all last week.
Gone all last week.
You were down in L.A.
Los Angeles.
Living the life.
Santa Monica.
Saw you saw all the photos of you on the beach, just doing nothing.
Right. Well, yeah.
Not playing any games, not doing anything, just hanging out.
That was the disturbing part, is every time I'd go out to walk Portillo so you could pee and poop out there. I'd go to the beach in the morning and Victor Lucas was out there doing a stand-up for Electric Playground.
Oh,
I was like, Vic, stop working so hard.
Everyone.
You're making me look bad because I just go to these events, write a bunch of stuff in a notebook, and then never tell anybody because of embargoes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, Vic is the man. Vic is the man. We had him in here a few months ago.
He's been in a few times.
He's got that voice.
Friend of the show.
He's got that voice, you know? And he's very engaging. When he talks to you, actually cares, or at least pretends to care about what's coming out of your mouth.
It's not like you where you just glaze over. I know you're gone. I know you're gone.
What did you say? I wasn't listening to you.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, we have a hit show called Party Mode that everyone should be watching. I just retweeted perhaps the funniest clip of all time from the at sundown.
It's really good.
You should go watch it. YouTube.com/kindafunnygames. Patreon.com/kindafunnygames. Yesterday, Team IGN showed up here to confront us and do a party mode with us while we played Mario Tennis Aces, of which we're not allowed. I'm telling you right now, you're not allowed to say anything about Mario Tennis Aces.
I'm not saying anything about it. I don't remember most of it yesterday, so it doesn't matter.
And the Mario Tennis Aces people were like, well, let's give you all a rundown of the controls. And they brought it up and started explaining shots. And I eventually just look over at the champ, Nick, and I just see he's gone. Just gone. You checked out. As soon as she was like, all right, now, this is a lob, and you're just like, I'm done, I'm gone. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out when I get there.
I am relying mostly on my experience as a champion in these Let's Plays.
I mean, Johnny Ace. We all remember him from Hot Shots Tennis Let's Play.
I'll say this. Greg put out a great picture on his Instagram. I stole that and regrammed it this morning.
I saw that.
So you can go to my Instagram, at Nick_Scarpino.
I mean, you can go to mine, Instagram.com/GameOverGreg. You can see it as well. I mean,
I
have
see the magic.
more likes.
I'm the centerpiece of that picture. So I feel like he stole my soul, a little bit of my soul. Unlike today, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this live on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames, thank you for joining us. We're going to talk to you guys all throughout the show, but we give you a little extra time at the end of the show, as well as some private time with the subs. We'll go into sub-only mode at the end of the show, talk to you guys. If you want a sub, of course, you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch Prime subscription. If you didn't know that works, if this is the first time watching the show, you do get that. That's a cool thing Amazon's doing. Please, link that, give that to us. If you don't want to give it to us because you're like, these guys are spoiled brats.
That's what we are.
They're privileged a-holes. That's totally fine. Just give it to someone in our community who's doing an awesome job at streaming. I gave mine last month to Teddy Chinaris, and it's been an ongoing joke that he never thanks me.
And he never thanked you.
He never did.
It was rude.
He is multiple times now. I think he's actually starting to get mad that I keep doing this joke.
Which he's happy to be brought up.
He doesn't understand that when you get mad at me, that's when I want to push farther. I want to turn the screw a little bit more. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, Teddy, if you're watching this right now, you got to let it go.
Teddy!
Let it go. We love you, Teddy. You got a great head of hair.
Most people get it.
Teddy gets it. I'm just fucking with
people get it. That when we bring up your name and make fun of you, it's not us making fun of you, it's us being friends with you.
Kevin doesn't seem to get it though. Kevin, 1 out of every 3 times.
We really don't like Kevin.
Yeah. We really turn it on with him, don't we? It's really just inappropriate most of the time. He did a great job yesterday though. I want to give a shout out to Kevin. He kept...
What did he do yesterday?
During the Let's Play.
Oh, the party mode.
Yeah, he did a great job with Let's Play. We shot multiple cameras. At one point, Someone asked him if the gameplay was recording, and he answered very confidently, yes, it's 100% recording.
And then he double-checked it.
Don't worry about it. And as the person looked away, he ran over and looked. But it was good.
Kevin did, yeah. I haven't seen or heard any of the footage yet. I
think it's going to turn out well.
Okay.
I think I have a at least my portion is going to be great.
Okay.
I feel like I really brought it. I feel like you did a great job too.
Yeah.
I feel like Tim.
You're the star.
Tim could step it up though.
Tim could have.
Tim could have stepped it up.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the star of the show is Tim's pasty white calves.
Sure.
He has gigantic calves.
Yeah.
And they're wider than yours.
Hard to believe.
That's surprising.
That's hard to believe.
Because yours are as wide as the inside of that cup. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
Blinding. When I look at the camera, there's a function on the camera called the zebra, which shows you the highlights.
Yeah.
It just broke when it got to Tim's calves.
Too many zebras right there.
Too many.
Like fruit strike gum.
We call them ponies. We don't call them ponies.
No.
We don't do that. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this on YouTube later today, thank you guys so much. Please leave a comment. Whatever. Leave any sort of comment. Doesn't matter what it is. Greg, pick a word today. What's the word of today?
Cowl.
Cowl.
Like
That's
Batman's
the word today.
cowl.
So if you can't think of anything better to comment on this show, put cowl in there, and I'll make fun of you. I'll pop in and be like, you are an unoriginal.
Does that happen?
Yeah, people do.
Yeah?
Sometimes. I give a word of the day sometimes.
Yeah.
People go, oh, here's the word of the day. And I go, you don't understand, I'm setting you up
Yeah.
for me to make fun of you.
Well, it's one of those things.
Because
I haven't
you're
been on the
uncreative.
show in a while.
Yeah.
And what I want to say to the audience, cool,
It's
can
like
I get
water.
the one? Can I
It's
get
like
the one?
water. I don't know if you can do that.
I'm disappointed in all of you.
That's really bright.
I haven't been on the show a while, but I know a few days ago, Nick started something where he wanted me to do the truffle shuffle. And let me tell you, audience interaction on, what was it, hashtag show 'em the truffle or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Audience interaction on that, pitiful.
Yeah.
Saw about 3 tweets from you people.
Oh, that's pathetic.
And I don't understand how that could happen.
What the
I don't
holy-
understand how that could happen. You can go back to the wide, cool, Greg.
Cool, Greg, give me my one. Because no, this is unacceptable. What in the holy shit better do you people have to do out there? You're clearly watching the show. If you're in America,
You have so
should
little
be at
to
work
do that
right
you're
now.
watching this show, but you
Yeah.
can't tweet me
But you
something
can't
stupid.
tweet
I don't
something
think you,
stupid at him?
I don't think you guys understand the lineage of this show, of Kind of Funny, that when we say, hey, do this stupid thing and tweet at somebody stupidly, you're expected to do it. You're expected to pull the car over if you're an audio listener later and do it. I don't understand why this is so tough for you.
This is a two-way street, ladies and gentlemen, not a one-way street. Okay? We
Yeah.
can't do this without you, and we certainly know you can't do this without us. Okay? So play ball, as they say.
A lot of people
Play
here,
ball.
the Hoot Man, LMAO, I don't know what that stands for. Half of us are here at work, are at work.
Exactly.
I'm at work too. Look at this. I'm multitasking. Yeah, boss, that's great. Okay, cool. Yeah, get more of the fucking missiles into the silo. Boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop. And
Yeah.
I've tweeted out there. It's done.
In your brain right now, were you working for NORAD? Were you a NORAD worker?
I was some
Were you
kind of
behind a
military.
giant metal
I was
door
some
in
kind
War
of
Games?
military. I'm at Hank Scorpio's compound doing that.
That's,
so.
oh, I love that. That's a great reference. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, today's episode.
Okay, stop. I'm sorry.
What?
The indie boy in the chat says, fixing 80 websites for GDPR. Way too busy. Barely been on Twitter. Mark, you have like 169 platinums. Shut the fuck up
Yeah.
that you don't have free time to
Shut
tweet.
up, Rob.
All right? Someone had to say it. You've all gotten lax and gotten too adult here. You have a job. Teddy Daenerys can't even fucking thank Nick.
Teddy Daenerys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also sounds a little like a character in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, we're trying. Yeah,
Teddy
that's where it
Daenerys.
is. Yeah.
Teddy Daenerys Targaryen. Thank you for not thanking me for giving you my thing. Of course, today's episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you not by one, but two amazing sponsors. Hims, a wellness brand for men, and Portillo's, one of our favorite restaurants out there. Both sponsoring today's episode. We're going to get to those reads in just a little bit.
Beef week.
Before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, it is housekeeping time.
Housekeeping, you want me to jerk you off?
What kind of hotel is this?
Now, cool, Greg, before you
Never
bring
gets
this
old.
up, no, it really doesn't. It's the classics never die. Please go to that tweet that's 3 over from Leonard. Now, I asked yesterday, bring this up, cool, Greg. I put another challenge on the table. I said, I want me and Tim to be T-Rexes and Kevin to be a little baby dinosaur of your choice.
You said you
And
were
Leonard-
gonna do other people.
And Leonard DeVries came through. I did. We're in it. We're in it. I think Greg's in the background there.
What
Maybe
kind
as
of
the-
dinosaur
I'm
am
coming
I?
at it. I didn't understand this till he said it. You're the baby dinosaur from Dinosaurs, not
Dinosaurs,
the mama.
not the mama.
When I saw this, I was like, what? Is that Newman from the original Jurassic Park? I don't understand what
Yeah.
that is. Now I understand, and now I can tell you that is brilliant. Also, I love that Kind of Funny logo.
That is pretty amazing, actually, the Jurassic Park Kind of Funny logo. This is what I'm going to tell you right now. This is how I reward you. You get a like, and there's the retweet right there.
Wow.
And I'll just, you know what, I'll put even a full
Oh, you're
comment
quote
on that.
tweeting
I'm going
it.
to quote tweet it, too.
Whoa.
What are you
Now,
gonna
you
say?
know what? No,
Say
I'm just-
fuck you, Teddy Daenerys in it.
I'm just going to
Quote
retweet it.
Okay.
Because I feel like the retweet will get more. Which one's better, the quote tweet or the retweet?
Quote tweet.
Cool.
The problem is like retweeting so many stuff. Like a lot of people have retweets turned off. That'll hurt you.
Really?
A lot of people
You
just
can do
scroll
that?
past because it's not you. Oh yeah, I've turned off on a lot of people. You can go people by people. A lot of people very generous
Oh,
with the
really?
retweets.
You can.
And
Just,
I'm one of them.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that
So
from
if
now
you
on.
see somebody retweeting too much, what was that? Cool, Greg?
You guys see he's in the chat?
Teddy Daenerys?
Len Art.
Oh, Leonard.
Really?
He said he's honored.
Oh, there he is. I'm honored. Yeah. _NL.
There you go. Well, what happened was we put out the call and you answered it, and that's how great things happen. It's quid pro quo here.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
If there's not another person in the room, you're just masturbating.
Here's the Photoshop challenge I'm gonna put out today,
Give it-
all right?
give it to me.
You know that famous shot of Lee Harvey Oswald getting
Okay.
shot?
Sure.
I want the guy in the cowboy hat holding Lee Harvey Oswald's arm to be Tim.
All right.
Photoshop
Okay.
Tim into the assassination of Lee Harvey Oswald.
Generally, we like to put out a slightly more broader call. so that people can really
right, all right.
exercise their creative
All right,
energies.
here you go. It'll be broader. I'm sorry, everybody. You know that famous shot of Lee Harvey Oswald getting shot? I want you to
Yeah.
put any kind of funny people you want into it, as long as they are not Lee Harvey Oswald.
That's fair. That's fair. Put us in the background. You can. I'll also open it up. Remember that time that someone tried to kill Reagan? Try to comp me into that footage. I want the
Oh, in
whole
the
video. Yeah, the
footage?
footage where it's just me moving.
Yeah, that's really sad. You know,
That's
the fucking Secret
he
Service
fucking
guy
lived.
died there.
He lived though.
Secret Service guy did. He
Did
gave his
he?
life for it.
Oh, that's really sad.
He's the one too who you see. It's like a really.
We probably
I mean,
shouldn't make fun of that then.
Well, I'm not. This is not me making fun of it at all.
Yeah.
There's one guy who like totally like gets down in football stance and like takes the bullet. It's fucking impressive.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's how you know I'm not a real man. You know? I wouldn't do that.
Well, that's why. I don't
pick
think that's
I
a
would-
man thing as much as it's not a Secret Service thing.
No. Look, there are certain jobs where you're just an extra special human being.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Oh,
jobs
yeah.
require you to potentially lay down your life.
Yeah.
We're talking about Secret Service agents, of course, people in the United States military branches,
Sure.
Any police officers, firefighters, anyone who's put in the IG and Wiki's team, anyone who works under Mark Nix. You're putting your life on the line for people. That's not a laughing matter. Those
No.
are real amazing human beings.
100%.
I don't do that. What we do here is issue stupid Photoshop challenges.
I feel
and then
like
when
if-
people don't come through for us, unlike Leonard, who is amazing, and I want to say Leonard Part 6, but that calls back to Bill Cosby, and he's a horrible human being. I lost my train of thought. What were you going to say? Should we just go on? They're great people. We thank you for your service, ladies and gentlemen. We're not as good as you, but we do
Oh,
this.
I was gonna
and
say, I
hopefully-
think you'd take a shot for one of us.
I would take a shot for some of you.
It's fair. It's fair. It's fair.
There is at least 90% of this office I would consider jumping in front of a bullet
Yeah.
for.
And when you say that, would you say at least there's 100% of you doing the cannonball special to Kevin and just grabbing him, throwing him in front of the bullet?
Well, I've tussled with Kevin a couple times.
Yeah, you're not gonna move him. He's immovable.
He has an amazing center of gravity.
Yeah.
He's got a really good base.
Yeah.
He did 6 months of judo, and that really stuck with him.
Yeah.
I tried wrestling him one time. I went to push him, didn't move. He pushed back. I fell down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how he does it.
He started shaking. It was hilarious.
Kevin's an alarming individual that you don't ever want on your bad side.
He moves like a ballerina, but like if the ballerina also wrestled on the side. You know, remember how a long time ago they were like, "Oh, we're gonna get Emmett Smith to take ballet class." Like they had like
No.
linebackers. Like
Don't remember
there
this.
was a bunch of NFL players that were like, "Oh, we took ballet classes for balance or some shit like that." I think it was a promotional stunt. That's kind of Kevin's nom de plume. His nom de plume.
Okay.
That's French. Ask your wife what that means.
I thought I was clear on this last time I was on the show too. This is stupid and I don't want it here anymore.
Okay, well, everyone brought their laptop on. You know what? It's only here for Tim because he's too lazy to bring his fucking laptop.
Sounds about
over.
right, and I doubt he even looks at it. He probably does this thing.
No, it's angled toward me, and he's so lazy. He just like kind of has to look over it, and he was like, whatever. Then he gets mad at me because I put stories on that he doesn't want to talk about, and he's like, oh, it's an old story. I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, come on.
What is his problem, man?
I don't know.
When you're out here, you got to perform, all right? 365.
I
Leave it
feel
all on
like
the field.
we should just call a spade and be like, Tim is a suit. Let him be a suit.
That's true.
Let him
That's
be a
true.
suit.
That's true.
He's out there making deals,
Yeah.
making money, buying another pair of Jordans. I feel like
He
every
buys
time
a
he
lot
makes
of
a sales
Jordans.
deal, he buys an expensive
how he
pair of
rewards
Jordans.
himself?
Yeah. It's like, however,
Is he getting commission on the sales deal?
No.
Okay.
No, but I do say this though. I feel like every time I make a deal, I reward myself by overeating Oreo cookies. Oh
Sure.
my God, motherfucker! Did I tell you about this?
No, man. I'm...
Thursday, because we've been doing this a couple of crazy projects here that we'll tell the audience about eventually.
Yeah.
But I've been like, oh man, a lot of effort, a lot of energy going out of the weekends. I hit Thursday of last week, and I'm like, I just want a snack. It's snack time. Hit some Goldfish up. Hit a little singular sleeve of Oreo cookies.
Yeah.
That led into Friday when both my wife and I were like, Should we continue
Got
this
more,
snack
we got more
fun?
Oreos. Yeah.
Now I'm going to throw this out against
Sure,
the wall and see
sure.
what sticks. We had 3 options for our Oreo cookies here. Plain Oreos.
Yeah,
Actually,
classics.
4. Classics, double stuffed.
Sure.
I don't like the double stuffed. It's
Really?
too much. It throws off the ratio.
Okay.
We've already discussed this. 3, golden Oreos.
Yeah.
My wife's favorite.
Okay.
4, the wild card slot. Cinnamon Oreos.
Cinnabon, the cinnamon bun ones.
I don't know which ones they were, but they tasted like
Cinnamon buns.
it's kind of a cinnamon bun.
Gold plastic or gold container.
No, it was like yeah, maybe. I can't remember.
Okay.
We take the wild card pick.
You went with the cinnamon.
Yeah, now there's a couple different things that you have to take into consideration
I'm
here.
listening to all of them.
Okay. 1, we're buying it from my corner store.
Sure.
Corner store, not known for products freshness. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
More often than not, we get them back, we look on the fucking born on date, we're like, God damn it, it's a year ago.
Yeah.
There are multiple times. Now, Oreos, I'm not sure if you've ever had a stale Oreo,
Oh, yeah.
but what happens to them? They go soft.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But
And it's
usually,
off-putting.
that happens when you've opened it and let it sit too long.
So that's more disconcerting because that's 90% of the time.
An untainted Oreo is gonna last a while. It'll eventually get there and be gross.
Right.
Yeah.
We've had more often than not, 50-50 I would say, of when we pick the Oreos up, we get that experience. So we're taking our chances because
They got
this
this
had a month
Oreo of the
left.
month club now. You can just join it.
Oof, that does sound fantastic. Got them back. They were phenomenal. We ate the entire thing.
Good,
They
good.
taste like these Dutch cookies my wife likes, these speculoos cookies, and she loved them. I took that. The next day I had did it again. I forgot what we did. By Saturday I was like,
binging.
I've got to stop this binging. I've got to put a fucking beaver dam in front of this current of what am I trying to say? Swell the dam? No.
Sure, yeah,
Damper
yeah,
the
yeah,
dam?
okay, sure.
Doesn't matter. Then I forget one fun fact. Matt Scarpino's in town.
Oh no.
He goes, you want to get dinner? I'm like, God damn it. We get Pachi's pizza.
Yeah.
I gotta have some pizza.
Sure.
Afterward, I'm like, let's just
You go
finish.
deep dish, you go thin.
Oh, we go thin.
Good.
Because my brother likes to order lots of stuff.
Sure.
And then after that, I'm walking home and I'm like,
Gotta get these Oreos.
I was like, I want fucking Oreos again, but I
Yeah.
can't get the Oreos. So what did I get instead? Rice pudding infused with Oreos. Oreo rice pudding at a place called Loving Cup. It was phenomenal.
That sounds good. That sounds
phenomenal.
really good. I like that a lot.
I think I gained 5 pounds last
Yeah.
weekend.
Last night
Yeah.
we had the amazing party mode we filmed. That was great.
It's fantastic.
I wanted to answer some emails. I had a beer. I had another beer.
Yeah.
Then Jen hit me up, and it's a Blue Apron delivery day yesterday.
Ooh.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go home and cook. Jen hits me up. She's like, I went to this screening of Solo with Andrea Renee, the business lady in the business. It was way longer than we thought. Not the movie, but like the presentation and everything.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'm starving. We don't have time to cook. We need to eat. So we went to the brewery in the neighborhood, the Social there.
Good place. Excellent
I
wings.
love that place. Great beers.
Good wings.
Great wings as well. But this time they had they had a new chicken sandwich on there that you could spice up and put the buffalo sauce on, get a side of ranch.
Mm-hmm.
I did that with garlic fries. She did a burger with garlic fries. We crushed all this food because I was equally hungry.
Yeah.
Went home, put in a little movie called Your Name, recommended by one Nick Scarpino. I liked it. Liked it a lot.
Oh, good.
I
Did it keep your attention?
I napped a little bit in the middle
Yeah.
because I was just hungry. I was full of
Sure.
food now and tired. But it was good, and I got there at the end, and I enjoyed the ride. Enjoyed the ride quite a
Good.
bit. But then it was like 9:15, and it's that thing where it was like I was regretting the meal now. You know what I mean? Because I rarely eat French fries or
Yeah.
burger or any kind
them.
of sandwich anymore like that. Not because of anything, just because I feel like the bun wasted. I'd rather just have the chicken. You know what I mean?
You're
And
preaching to the choir on this.
I was all like, nah, I'm like kind of greasy now and like a little, not drunk, but like not even hungover, but like that weird, like I'm wearing, and we just went to bed. I was like, I can't do this. I tried to play a video game, I tried to watch something else on Netflix, like this ain't gonna do it for me.
Well, once you've been through the emotional roller coaster that is Your Name, I don't expect you to have much more energy after that. I'm told A Silent Voice is the next one I have to watch by one Miranda Sanchez.
Yeah, exactly. Fun story about Your Name.
Yeah.
Jen got up. She's a lovely wife and was roasting me a chicken for my lunch this year. We buy chicken on the weekend, usually roast it, bring it in.
Love it. Smart idea. I should get in on that.
We were behind schedule. She's cooking it on a Tuesday. She got up and bumped the PlayStation controller when she paused it and came back and the credits started and we were like, oh, and I was like, that's the end of the movie? She's like, I guess. I'm like, that sucked. That can't be right. And I rewind, and sure enough, we had skipped like a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Where I was like, what the how do we go from this montage of them like living their, whatever, you know,
Right,
everything
don't
just being
spoil it.
done.
Sure.
Then I got to the real ending. I was like,
Yeah, it was a really good ending.
yeah, Your Name.
It was a really good ending. The movie, I liked it a lot. It smacked of like, it felt like an indie movie like that one with Jim Carrey. What the fuck was that?
The Majestic.
No.
I'm on the right
Good
path,
movie
right?
though.
Yeah.
Sort of.
The Beautiful Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That's kind of what it felt like to me.
Gotcha.
Liked it a lot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, other housekeeping news. Prom It's happening. June 30th.
We're still in housekeeping.
We are. This is how this show goes, man. It's just
Hey,
a
man,
fun
we're
flow.
having a great time.
We're flowing.
Yeah.
It's just like dancing, except we're not actually physically exerting anything.
Sure.
Don't go too far with those. I didn't take my,
I didn't.
my
I'm
meds
just.
today.
It had fallen on the ground. I was picking it up for you.
That I'll have to blow my nose multiple times. Of course, if you guys want to join in on the action, we got a lot of fun stuff planned. We're doing a stream this Friday, 2 p.m. to promote and announce a few things that are going on, but you're not going to want to miss this one. If you're thinking to yourself, I've got a ton of disposable income, but I'm kind of lazy, but I do want to be a part of the party, get up off your duff, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss out. Like Ferris Bueller once said, life moves pretty fast. Every once in a while, you got to jump in the fucking car, and sometimes the car hits you, and you get hip dysplasia.
That's not what he said.
No? That's
Yeah.
not the quote?
Yeah.
I'll agree to disagree.
Okay.
Let's see, what's left in housekeeping? Oh, yes. We have a great piece of content that's gone up. Greg has gone back to Mizzou. This is a great video chronicles Greg basically chronologically speaking, it chronicles Greg from age 0 all the way up until now, right?
No,
Is that
you haven't
accurate?
watched it, huh? You haven't
No, not at all? No. Give us
No,
the
this
pitch.
Mizzou video is awesome. It's a partnership with Microsoft for me to go back to Mizzou, talk to the professors that made me, and actually let me show you around Mizzou. Very little bit here. There's going to be a vlog that accompanies it in the next week, probably next week. That'll go up and have me and Tim walking around Shakespeare's and CJ's and going to the meet and greet. But it would mean a lot to me if you went and watched the video. Yeah, as I just said, it was sponsored by Microsoft, but it was really just bad use of their money because it was just me getting to go to Mizzou and hang out. And if you need more, it's me talking to my professors, that's cool. It's me being super sweet about the school I love so much. And it's me giving a class computers, getting to surprise the class with computers.
It's really fun. It's like, it is a Oprah level moment.
And so far, thank you so much for you guys supporting it. You know what I mean? It's already, I think, at 14,000 views this morning. I want you to know that when we made this, Tim and I were like, well, we'll be lucky to get 10,000 like life to date on this because it's something outside of our normal wheelhouse. But it's shot in 4K. It's shot by Pixel Brave. It's edited by Raj Former, aka
No, we call him
Roger.
Raj. And here's
The Raj?
why. No, just Raj.
Raj.
Because
Roger
this is what Roger has inspired me. If I ever have 2 kids,
Yeah.
I'm gonna name them Martin and Roger.
Yeah.
Martin and Riggs, basically. So Raj, and I call him Raj. Raj.
Okay,
We're getting
okay.
too old for this shit.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Lethal Weapon.
It's a great video, and it's one of those ways that it's nice to be able to pay it back to, first off, Mizzou, show why I love it, but pay it back to best friends of, we've been around and we've been doing this long enough now that we can go and first off have 2 people who are kind of funny fans work on the project, let us pay them for the project, and then secondly, in here there's a whole bunch of people at the CJ's meet and greet that get interviewed and they went to Mizzou in some way because of me, and that's the part. If you're wondering, I started crying at home watching. Because I didn't see those interviews. I was meet and greeting Christian Pixel Brave was over there interviewing him.
Go over and give this a watch. And also, I'm very excited for the vlog as well, because that's when you kind of went around town.
Oh yeah,
right?
the vlog is very much
That's
when we
gonna
were
be
going to
really
drink
fun
and be
too.
stupid
Yeah,
and do
that's
stupid
gonna be
things.
fun. This is very heartfelt. Very happy. Totally forgot we did this in 4K. That just got me really excited.
Yeah?
Because I want to see what the camera looks like in 4K. Inception.
Yeah.
Last but certainly not least, piece of fun housekeeping news. It is a Greg Miller week. We are finally able to say this episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by One Portillo's. Not the dog.
Yeah.
The hot dog establishment.
Yeah.
The fine dining establishment that one other Nick Scarpino works for. Of course, we are issuing a challenge to our audience. Portillo's Rhyme Time Challenge from May 2018. We've talked about this a little bit, but the basic concept is this. If you've ever gone to a Portillo's, right, you order something, they give you an order number. When they announce your order, they rhyme it. Give you an
Number
example.
7, you're in heaven.
Exactly.
Number 7, you're in heaven.
They want...
Number 9, time to dine.
Now here's what I think has happened.
Number 8, don't be
They've
late.
realized that our community is one of the most creative communities on the planet.
100%. They've seen the Photoshops again.
They've seen the dinosaur photoshops.
Yeah.
They've seen the terrifying Muppet photoshops of Kevin. And if you haven't, please let me know. I will email you the link to that one. It is terrifying. It's him as Ernie, I think it is, or Bert. It doesn't matter. We're getting off track. Portillo's has issued a challenge. They want you to come up with the next rhyme. Here's how it's gonna go. It's time for you to try. The winner wins. Here's what you're gonna win. First prize, basically a $700 gift card. And the rhymes will be used by employees at Portillo's and all restaurants nationwide. So basically, if you come up with the right rhyme, people will be forced to say it. And there is nothing better. There is nothing that makes you feel more powerful than other people having to say your words. Maybe against their will. I don't know.
Exert your will over them.
Exactly. Second, of course, they're going to give second and third place prizes that are totaling at about $75. Some t-shirts, sunglasses, hats, and a $25 gift card. It's going to be fantastic. So here are the rules. We'll lay them out for you. The rhyme must end with a number, 0 to 9, of course. Must be 50 characters or less. And if you choose, and basically no language, no foul language, cannot use, you can't be a current Portillo's rhyme, if that makes sense. So don't go out there and try to find one and be like, pass it off as your own. Because they'll figure it out.
They'll know.
They'll know. They've been around for longer than a day, unlike me. And this must be, of course, creative, unique, and Portillo's worthy. Impress them. Now, Cool Greg wants to enter this, and I'm conflicted. Because on one hand, it's a gigantic conflict of interest.
Sure.
But on the other hand, he
$700
spits
in Portillo's.
ill rhymes.
Yeah, he does spit ill rhymes.
He does.
Yeah.
The rules didn't say anything about no conflicts of interest.
You check the rules?
You just
He's
read
already
them.
on it.
Well, let me tell you guys, if you guys want to check the rules, here's how you submit. Submit your rhyme between the 21st and the 25th. So you got 2 more days. This is, by the way, Italian Beef Week. And it's
National
so great that I
Italian
get to
Week
say.
week.
It's so fun to say. Also, do you think if there's an alternate reality where they named the Italian beef after me?
No.
Could we start that rumor right now?
I'll
do you think
that.
the other Nick Scarpino would be, as the head of marketing over there, would be okay if we started boldface lying to people and saying that the Italian beef was named after?
People who listen
this
to
guy.
you and listen to that statement will know that's not real, and I think they don't have to really worry about you on. Look at you,
But
check yourself.
we live in a reality where people make their own reality.
Yeah.
And they just forget that there's a truth or a logic-based fact. So what I'm saying is, can we craft this narrative so that years from now, it gets a wiki, it starts as a joke, and then people start to believe it, and then they want to believe it, and then they just say, screw it.
Sure, we can start that. We can start that.
We're
I'm
just
down.
going to make this a fact.
I'm down.
Cool. We're going to put the link in the chat. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description how you enter. You'll have to also, unfortunately, put your email address in there as well. So if you don't have an email address, step it up. It's 2018.
It's 2018. You
Okay,
need
you clearly do. If you're watching this on
pretty
YouTube with an
important.
account, you probably have an email address. Let's see. The submissions will be narrowed down to 3 rhymes on May 28th. Portillo's panels of judges will narrow them down to 3 rhymes based on the rhyme criteria and the rules. Winning rhyme plus 2 runners-up will be announced May 31st. We're very excited. I fully expect to see at least one, if not
One of you
all,
better win.
of the winners coming from our community on this. Again, Cool Greg, can you copy and paste that link into the chat, please? Thank you. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube or listening on iTunes, go over to YouTube, find that link. It's going to be very, very fun. Quick tip reminder, we will take tips at the $5 or above level and talk to you in that way. If you want to give us a comment or leave us a fun fact or a fun clip, you can do that. We'll also take 500 bits. Okay. Whew, that was the longest housekeeping ever.
No, because
Should we wrap it up?
we weren't even like housekeeping for most of it. We were just
having
effing
fun.
around. Effing around.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing joke now. Most of the show is just housekeeping. Let's go into the news. The news. Now, Greg, I know you're very excited for this first news story. How could you not be? It's right up your alley. Shazam.
Yeah.
First look. Cool,
Yeah.
Greg, bring this up. This comes over from IGN via Zachary Levi's Instagram. He tweeted out the first picture of him as Shazam. Scroll down a little bit so we can see the full effect of this. This is at some conference in Vegas. This is, I'm sure, how DC really wanted to get this out there.
I mean, fuck them. They
Fuck
didn't.
'em.
I mean, why didn't they get it out earlier if they
I
didn't want to
have
do
no
that?
idea.
Then why haven't they released an official, awesome photo of him? I've seen a bunch of, cell phone footage and cell phone videos. They had their or photos. They had their chance. This is what they want to put out. They put it out, and I think it sets a good tone for what this movie's gonna
I
be.
think it looks good.
I'm not against it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not
him,
against
him
it.
sipping a big gulp as a kid,
Yeah,
because he's the kid, right?
He's a big kid. Yeah,
I think this is great.
Billy Batson turned into Shazam there.
Also, haven't thought about Zachary Levi in a while.
How?
Handsome man.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Great head of hair.
Yeah, doing a great guy.
I'm jealous of him.
Yeah,
Probably.
I
tall.
like. I know there's a lot of argument in the DCEU community. I like the suit a lot. I like that it's simple. I like that it's bright. I like that it's.
I think it looks great.
Here's what a super suit should look like. Great.
Yeah. Maybe, hey, Superman, when you're redoing yours, maybe put some color in it.
Someone made a funny.
Maybe saturate that
a funny.
fucker a
Using this, they've been using photoshopping this around a lot. I've seen in the Reddits and the whatnots.
Mm-hmm.
There was a good one of this with the title of Shazam above it for the poster, and then underneath it just said Superman's busy. I like that. There was another one.
That's
of somebody,
awesome.
Somebody took the face-off scene from Batman v Superman of Batman and Superman face-to-face, and then put this image of Zachary Levi in the background, blurry, like out of focus, like he's sitting there watching them fight. I was like, that's great.
I love this.
I'm as always cautiously optimistic about
Yeah.
Shazam.
Yeah.
Shazam is the first, I think, DC movie / franchise, I guess, but I will say movie that really is totally 100% after. Oh wow, people hate the shit we were doing. Let's make it fun and bright and colorful.
Yeah.
But I think that's what this movie's gonna be. I think it's the first time we'll get to see the DCEU, what they obviously have no fucking idea what they're doing, but what it could look like, what they're gonna let people do. And because I mean, like, Wonder Woman obviously was good, but bogged down in that. So Wonder Woman 2 will be whatever. Aquaman, again, very much in the Snyderverse when it was getting started up. So I'm sure there's all that. They've had to do reshoots to put color into that movie too, I'm sure.
I'm excited for this. I feel like this could be the breakout success. that they've been needing.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
possible.
do.
It's I mean, it's
could be
supposed to be, it's
fun.
going to be funny, right?
Who's The Rock's out of it though, right?
No,
We don't
The
know?
Rock
Is he
was
still Black Adam?
Black Adam, but he's not in this movie because they were going to put him in his own movie,
Right.
and then do this. And
They
it's
really
just like,
should've put
who
him in
knows?
this movie.
Who knows? Oh, of
They
course.
should've put him in this
Well, no, they
movie.
should have made Rock Shazam.
That would have been amazing.
I mean, I don't know. No offense to Zachary Levi. I just think Rock does such a great. Whoa, wide-eyed! I'm not supposed to be this person.
I remember I watched Jumanji finally. And while I was watching, I was reading the IMDb trivia, as you do.
As you do.
And one of the things I love about The Rock was he was. They asked him like if he about the movie and like the casting of him being the main character for all intents and purposes, but being a dork inside of a giant hulking action adventure star's body. And they were like, did you ever consider any of the other characters? And he's like, I actually thought for a second that maybe I wanted to play the Jack Black character.
Yeah.
Which would have been hilarious, like the Valley Girl.
Yeah, totally.
And I was like, dude, he would have I mean, the movie was good, but that would have significantly
100%.
been way better. I think it would have been better if he could have nailed that role. All right. Well, we'll see. No, I had one
Like
more
a
point.
ringing endorsement of the
I
DCU.
had one more point to make about that.
What's your
but
point
I'm not
about
gonna-
Zachary Levi and
let's go on.
Shazam?
Let's go on to the next one.
All right.
I think what had happened is I saw this next story and I'm just like,
You got sad?
Yeah.
Cool, bring the next story.
Bring it up.
Over here at thehollywoodreporter.com, box office preview, Solo headed for lowest opening of Disney Star Wars movies.
Now here's the deal. Solo coming out. We're gonna give it a chance. Of course, we're gonna review it Thursday night. That'll be up probably late Thursday night, if not early Friday morning.
Kind
Of course, we're gonna go see this. I'm cautiously optimistic for this. The review's not looking good. We've been reporting about that for 2 weeks. The previews on this, the money coming through is not looking good either. The Temple, the story reads, the Temple is the first of the 4 titles to revitalize Star Wars franchise to brave summer box offices. I never realized that, by the way, that this is the first actual Star Wars film to come out amidst
Usually
the summer
like
heat.
December, right?
Usually they're end of the year when there's not a
Yeah.
lot, and they can own basically the December. So that's interesting. And this is actually the first Star Wars to hit 5 months after the last one came out. Usually they're about a year apart. So they're saying that might attribute to some of it. What I'm saying is the previews look bad and people just aren't going to want to go out and see this. I still think it's going to make a ton of money.
Sure.
But that's, so the story reads, unless it comes in ahead of official projections, the Han Solo origin story will post the lowest domestic opening of the 4 films and come in behind fellow standalone film Rogue One, which debuted at 151.1. They're assuming it's going to make about 130 to 150 opening weekend.
Fucking chump change.
Doesn't really mean much. It'll still go on to make a ton of money, but I'm wondering if people are cooling to Star Wars, at least the standalone stories with this one, or if it's just this movie in particular.
I mean, I would argue I think they're cooling overall.
You think so?
I think you as not being a Star Wars fan, being somebody who's on the sidelines of it, man, Episode 7, you were crying watching the trailers because it was, here's the original people, they're back, this is awesome.
I literally
Holy
thought
shit,
of that
we're-
scene the other day,
Yeah.
where he was like, Chewie, we're home. I almost started crying. I thought of the scene.
Yeah, because it's a great scene. And it is the thing of like, that was like something you never thought you'd get. Holy shit, what a special thing we're getting. Never thought it'd see the boat. And then it's like, good, it's gonna be every year. Oh, that's great. What are these standalones gonna be? Rogue One came out. I loved Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was awesome. And a lot of people, most people did too, I think.
I just attribute that nearly 100% to Gary Whitta.
Sure, well, how can we not love Gary Whitta stuff? We're
100%.
always
I don't
talking
know
about how
really
much we
anyone
love
who
After
anyone else
Earth.
who
We're
worked
always
on that.
talking about After Earth.
like that.
Exactly. Never saw it.
It was good. Actually, you should watch After Earth because it's very much inspired by video games. I think
yeah?
you'd like it. Yeah.
Okay.
The way the narrative plays out is actually.
But
like,
then it
yeah,
was
Gary did
that
a
they
great
started
job with that.
tripping over their own feet, right? Where then you get to Episode 8, and it is very polarizing of what is this? What's going on? And then this is the one, and like this was such a brouhaha of people coming and going and not being happy, and they bring in Ron Howard, and I'm a big Ron Howard fan. That should get me super excited. But he's coming into like, I think, triage a movie rather than come in and make his movie.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh. And then I think for me personally, that brings up the Joss Whedon stuff from the Snyder thing of just like, ugh, like what is it? Is this gonna be a tonal mess as well of like we don't know what we're getting and everything? Or is it gonna be an Ant-Man where it's like, oh, I can see where this
Where it
was
should
the
have
thing.
been.
Yeah. And that's the other thing of people like Han Solo is Harrison Ford. And even as a non-Star Wars fanatic, I understand that. And I've seen how many people play Superman or Batman. Like I get over it, but that's gonna be such a hard pill to swallow. And the fact that everyone's not leaving this going, this guy knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
Everyone I hear talk about, he's fine. It's just whatever,
Yeah, I read an interesting article yesterday that was some insider reports. Of course, everyone's unnamed, but talking about the fallout between Chris Miller and Phil Lord and Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
And how they would. It wasn't so much about the improv, I guess. That was actually, I think, over-reported.
Yeah.
What I think the egregious offense was to the Disney and Lucasfilm people was that they were experimenting a lot. and spending a ton of money and a ton of time doing things and just trying to find it, trying to find that special magic, which is kind of what they've done in prior films. But it's just, they're using giant set pieces. It costs a lot more money. I guess Kathleen Kennedy was like, "You're done." And other people were reporting that like they talked to a couple people in the crew, and one of the guys was like, "I loved it because I was getting hella overtime with this." And then of course Ron Howard came in and was like, "We just need to right the ship." And they were saying he would do scenes that would do like the scenes that a similar scene that Miller and Lord would do. His would take a third of the time and a third of the budget. He would just knock it out because he knew exactly what he wanted. So I'll be very interested to see what's left over from the fun factor of the film, and then what is that straightforward Apollo 13 retelling of the story.
And so I just feel like I'm not ever going to sit here and be like, Star Wars doesn't matter, Star Wars isn't a big deal or anything stupid like that, but I just feel like the shine of it's gone.
It is gone.
It's no longer, holy shit, we're getting a Han Solo movie, right? Because like, oh, do they do this, do they do that? Even, I mean, when episode 9 comes around, obviously we're going to be excited, we want to go see it, we're going to do all the trailer stuff, but it is going to be like, oh cool, like how, you know, what is it going to be though? I just don't think it's as special as it was, and so I don't know if it's cooling like, clearly it's not that people don't give a shit, but it's just way harder to get you excited to go see something. Especially because even as a non-fan, and I use that loosely, I like it fine.
It's just not it's not the zenith for you.
Yeah, it's just like, I am very much more in the boat of, like, I think this is a great way to compare the Star Wars universe and the Marvel universe, where, right, Marvel gets excited to go, okay, I don't know who the fuck Doctor Strange is. Sure, let's go see this. Black Panther's gonna get a movie? Wow, I'm excited for the Black Panther movie. This, all you've heard is like, oh, they're making a solo movie? That's weird. Oh, it's not. Oh. You know what I mean? Like, start expanding the universe and talking to other stuff, and like what you always talk about, not everything has to revolve around the same 7 core characters that somehow always get tied back to it.
I think they're a few years off from doing like brand new stories.
I bet that they have to close out this trilogy.
I think the trilogy closes out. I think we get an announcement that there's going to be an Obi-Wan film at some point, maybe a Lando film as well, since everyone's clamoring for it. And then, of course, we got the Rian Johnson brand new trilogy that's going to happen that will probably feature brand new people, which would be great.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We will see.
We'll see.
What do you think? I mean, do you think? Yeah, that's the thing. And I think that's such a great canary in the coal mine, too, of just like, I forgot we're seeing this Thursday.
Yeah.
And this is the first time we've done whenever it's fucking Justice League, whenever it's Marvel, whenever it's whatever, we're going to go see it at the first showing at 7 o'clock. Like, usually we're like, fuck, all right, Andy, you gotta tell Yves Guillemot you'll see with him on the weekend, because he can't, and it's like, this is the one where it's like, well, we have like 7 extra tickets. Nobody wants to go see this. Nobody's super excited.
I feel like, is Tim gonna be here for it?
No.
Yeah, he's gone.
There's no Tim, there's no Kevin.
Yeah.
Jen is coming after seeing it yesterday, but mainly she told me, this isn't a review of the movie, because she enjoyed herself. But she's mainly coming because she wants a movie theater hot dog. It's just like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, that's the level of excitement for Solo, okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to shit on the film before we've seen it. I want to give it a fair shake. It's a Star Wars film, so I'm sure it'll be entertaining.
The people who I know that have seen it, who are more on my camp of like, I don't care, I don't think Star Wars is a sacred thing, are coming out being like, it was a fun movie.
Yeah.
But I think that's the difference of, hey, you and I see a lot of fun movies, you more than me. We see fun movies all the time that you then forget about, right? That just drift off and I was like, that was a fun time, but I don't ever think about it. That's not what Star Wars has been your entire life. Yeah, Star Wars hasn't been something is disposable that you see and then whatever.
It's sacrosanct. You know? It is. But I feel like this one's gonna be exactly like Deadpool 2 last week, where I went in, ate some snacks.
Yeah.
Enjoyed my 2 hours. I was in a movie theater, walked out, and I'm like, I don't need to see that ever again.
Yeah,
but that's what that's.
That was my surprise actually of leaving Deadpool 2, where Jen and I were both like, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this and that. That was cool. Blah 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 blah. And we're talking about it, and it was like great. And then we didn't really talk about it. And I saw, I think it was that cowardly shit Barrett Courtney from IGN.
Okay, sure.
Who tweeted that he saw it.
Do we hate him?
And yeah, I'm just making that up. Right
yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. Let's start rivalry.
Fuck him. Fuck him into the ground. You know what I'm saying? He said something about like he saw it and I was like, man, and then Andy responded because I haven't watched the Deadpool reacts or whatever, and Andy responded like, yeah, it's kind of all over the place, right? Yeah, I wanted more of Deadpool 1, and I was like, Deadpool 1 for me is the definition of that, right? Where I saw Deadpool 1 and I was like, man, that was a funny, fun movie. I like that a lot, and left, and I don't think I've thought about it outside of the montage of him and his girlfriend fucking a lot.
Yeah.
Where they, it was such a great joke of like Happy Lent when they're reading, and I was like, that's brilliant, you know what I mean? But outside of that, I was like, cool, that was a fun, whatever, disposable movie that I'm fine Deadpool being, that I'm fine Doctor Strange being, and Black Panther being, and all these other movies that I see, enjoy, and then just like move on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solid point. And I'll tell you one thing right now, though. The movie that I think we are gonna is the sleeper hit of the century.
Aquaman.
Not Aquaman. Skyscraper. I haven't watched the trailer for this yet. I have not watched the trailer for this yet.
This is trailer 2.
We might get claimed for this, so we'll see what
Who
happens.
cares? Let
Doesn't
it
matter.
ride. Cool, Greg. We letting it ride today.
This is trailer 2.
We
and
letting it ride.
I'd like to issue an apology to The Rock. Normally I watch every trailer as it drops, and I've somehow slept on this, so I apologize. Cool, Greg, bring this up. Let's watch it.
God bless The Rock. I fucking hate this.
I hate it too.
You hate it too, right? You're about to
hate
watch the trailer. Here's the trailer for the trailer. What the fuck?
You ever miss it? I haven't touched a gun in 10
Oh god, it's porn stash.
after what happened that night.
Does he have a porn star?
No, porn stash from Orange is the New Black.
Oh, I see.
I just put my sword down, you know.
Nev Campbell,
Without that bad luck,
back from the dead.
Kate Mara.
I never would have met Sarah.
No, it isn't. Is it really?
I never
No,
would've-
it isn't.
Oh,
That's
was that
Nev
Nev
Campbell.
Campbell? Holy shit, I thought it was Kate Mara. Nev Campbell's in this?
You better.
Good for her.
Is this a Scream reboot?
Sawyer, you are the very first family we've had in the residential
Oh,
section.
I'm quite good at
Pearl.
calculations.
After your security assessment, what do you think of the building?
The Pearl is the most advanced super tall structure in the world. It's a breathtaking achievement.
But
No one really knows what would happen if things go wrong.
I bet we're about to find out. Oh no.
What MMA person is this, Nick?
I don't know.
Let it burn.
the 96th floor is on fire.
Now, I'm gonna say, I don't think this is The Rock's fault.
Keep going up.
What is?
Stop, don't look back.
The movie?
If he was hired to look at the building and say it's strategic integrity, I don't
okay.
think a terrorist attack is his fault. I'm
No.
just saying.
Not at all.
That's extenuating circumstances.
Damn. Okay, Rock. All right. Fuck. Jeez. You see that?
What did he do?
He was like, "Oh, my family's still in the thing," and they're like fucking freezing. He pushed the cops, took the bike, and
Did he just climb the whole building?
yeah.
Well,
not
really fit.
No, he climbed the crane to get over to the building.
He's really fit.
He is. I think he works out. Now this I wouldn't. I don't think would work.
This
I
is
don't,
ill-advised.
That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work.
Rocky, this is
that's gonna hurt
ill-advised.
Rock.
How did you get in the building?
Damn, Nev
Jumped off the super crane.
Yep, I'm in. I'm in. Kevin, we're seeing this day one.
This building is protecting something that I want. You're going to get it from me. Anything can be done. Put the proper motivation.
No!
Not his kids.
I want The Rock to be my daddy.
A lot of people in the chat are making Die Hard comparisons. Are you upset about that?
No, they're both.
Oh, Nev!
Gotta do this together.
I'm scared.
It's okay to be scared.
She was a gymnast, I assume. That was going to be her
No, I
backstory.
assume so, yeah.
In order to be brave, you gotta be a little scared.
Oh no.
That's cool.
That was
I
pretty
gotta get
dope.
you out of this building. And I need you to be brave right now, okay?
Yeah.
Dad loves you.
Me.
Daddy loves you. Why does the fire axe have to look cool?
I don't know.
That fire axe is the most
super
stylized
advanced building.
fire axe I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, throw it like Thor.
God bless The Rock. Now, Scully Wally, hold on, that's what you think.
I love that it makes that cool sound.
Scully Wally in the chat says they showed too much. I agree. That was pretty much the entire movie as usual, it seems, but whatever.
I mean, drawing the comparison, by the way, they're drawing that comparison. They're like, I think they're leaning into the fact that it's like a Die Hard movie.
Okay.
They're just basically like it's a Die Hard with Rock.
Joey Noel,
Yeah.
I need you to take a note that we need to do an in review of all the Rock's movies.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
this is a great
The
idea.
Rock's catalog, that'd be
This
a
is a
great
great
one.
idea.
Oh, for a watch along now
Yeah.
that MCU and reviews done, we're getting ready for the
Can we
next
skip
review.
some of the serious ones though? Because he did a couple in there where he's like, I'm gonna be a serious actor. And we're like, we don't
You
want
get to
that.
see the
Gridiron
sequel
or
to
whatever
Get
it is.
Shorty or whatever, right?
Oh my God, he was in that.
Yeah.
He was in that. I forget what that's called, but yeah, he was in that. That's right. All right, we're getting long. On
Getting
this
long
one.
in the tooth.
We're getting super long on this one. We're just gonna skip to the news of the weird here. Cool, Greg, skip this story.
Don't read lips.
Kevin,
Skip this one.
I'm gonna redo my VO this afternoon. I put it on there after KFGD.
Oh, what was wrong with it?
I'll tell you later.
Yeah, I just brought this up for you because I want to see the smile on your
That's
face when I
funny.
read this story.
That's good.
Go ahead and bring this up. This is news of the weird. Graduation cake censored for Summa laude. Laude? Summa cum laude, right? Is that how you say
Yeah,
that?
cum laude, I thought.
Cum laude. After online order apparently deemed profane. Scroll down to this. This fucking killed me. That's what the cake looks like.
That's awesome.
They dashed out the cum in Summa cum laude. because they thought it was a little profane. That's the world we live in, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God! Let me read the mom's post because this is such a mom Facebook post. If you're an audio listener,
outraged.
Cara writes, "Okay, I didn't want to post, but I cannot resist. I ordered Jacob's graduation cake from Publix, a $70 cake! 2 exclamation points. He earned a 4.79 GPA. Publix refused to write the word summa cum laude because I was using profanity. They put 3 dashes instead of the word. How utterly ridiculous, and I will be speaking to a manager for a refund. Shame on you, Publix, for turning an innocent Latin phrase into a total embarrassment, for having explained to my son and others, including my 70-year-old mother, about this joke of a cake. My son was humiliated. I seriously couldn't make this crap up. Funny, not funny. Mean thing. And then edit. The person who picked up the cake on the day of the graduation did not know what I requested to be put on the cake.
I love this.
Cara, get off your high fucking horse. First off, your son knows what cum is. You didn't need to explain it to him.
He's not embarrassed by this.
If you guys can't roll with the fucking punches, guess what? Your son's not gonna amount to shit. He is a shitless layabout. He is a nerdy fucking nerd.
No, he's probably working really hard.
4.79. Trust me, your grandma, the grandma, she knows about cum too.
Yeah, grandma's had.
No.
1 or 2 loads
No.
delivered.
Scream!
She's had 1 or 2 cum cakes delivered to her, if you know what I'm talking about.
No.
Grandma's been around the bush a couple times.
Grandma knows what coming loud is all about, is what I'm saying over here, right?
Oh my God. Yeah, what are you gonna do on this one? All right, let's move on.
God, why, how, ugh. It just makes,
This is what I love about this. There's 2 things wrong with this. One, of course, some asshole somewhere didn't understand what this phrase meant and just thought it was profane and wanted to cover their ass and didn't want to get sued and didn't want this to be a big thing, right?
Yeah,
that's the problem. Problem number 1. Problem number 2, the mom completely overreacting
How
to the
can
situation.
you not roll with
This
the
is
punches
fucking
here?
hilarious.
Not to mention, with all due respect to everyone going to Jacob's graduation party, 3 of them read the fucking cake. No one is walking up to him going, Summa dash dash laude, why does it not say cum? I mean, they don't even know. They're like, give me this fucking sheet cake.
Yeah.
This $70
fucking
sheet
terrible.
cake.
Why'd you spend? That's the other egregious offense.
$70.
Where are you fucking living? Are you in San Francisco?
Yeah, no way. It's not, no.
Susie cakes, $40. Best cake on the planet. Would have made this fucking thing.
Agreed.
Would have made this thing. $70. Jesus Christ. Go to Costco. They'll put whatever the fuck you want on a cake at Costco. But they'll fucking do that Photoshop challenge of fucking Lee Harvey Oswald getting shot in the head.
We got one of those.
Did we?
Did we? Is it on Twitter or where is it?
Yeah, it's Twitter.
God, I love this show so much. I love this show so much. While you look that up, I'm going to read tips right now. What's that?
No, I
Read tips, do something.
Sorry,
It's
I
just
fucked
dead
up.
air.
I fucked up.
Why'd you go dead air on us?
I don't know. I always forget they were talking. I thought people could hear them, but they can't. Okay, if I read your tip, you have tipped us at the $5 above level, or you've given us 500 cheers. I hid both just now, so I'll unhide both just now.
$70 for that shit.
That's ridiculous. It is ridic. Let's see. Speedy99 gave us our first tip and said, Greg, have you ever seen the show Miraculous? It's a 3D animated French cartoon about these 2 superheroes and a villain that are pretty damn cool. Thought you might enjoy it. Keep up the great work. I'm going to go on a limb and answer that question for you. No, he's not seen that. Skizza said, can't wait for the Friday prom stream and can't wait for part 2 of the Mizzou video. I got to sit and eat with some of the journalist students who got the free computer. Too awesome. Love you guys. OMGLX says, hey everyone, just got my friend addicted to Kind of Funny thanks to MCU review tax. Nick, could you please do me a big favor and say, shut up, Alyssa, thanks. No, I won't do that.
Oh, damn.
I'm not going to do that.
Cool, Greg, I put a link in underneath tips. It says Photoshop, if we could bring that up.
You want to do it now?
No, you can keep doing your tips.
Okay, let's do the tips first. Shris Leff says, hi guys, Greg, did Dave Grohl and his daughters restore your faith in concerts? Definitely seemed like a special show.
It was a great show. It was very special. If I can always be guaranteed a real seat, show it now that he's laughing, Cool Greg. Show it to everybody. If I can be guaranteed a cool seat, then yeah, I'll go to it. But when I got to do other stuff or stand around, I'm not a fan of it. Of course, we asked specifically if I could get a Photoshop of the Kind of Funny people involved with the Lee Harvey Oswald shooting. Yeah. And I said, don't make any of us Lee Harvey Oswald. Yeah. But Steve said, you know what, Tim? Lee Harvey Oswald.
Let's just make Tim Lee Harvey Oswald.
And Greg is the other guy. And I look great. Like, my Photoshop looks great.
Yours looks great. Your head's a little big on that body.
I like it, though.
I'll say that. You do look like you have it. Like, if I saw you walking down the street and first thought, damn, that guy's got a big head. That guy's got a big head.
It's good. That's a good first attempt. I'm excited to see what everybody else can come up with.
Tim doing doing the Instagram shocked face that he does. That just begs for a Photoshop right there. I want everyone to know, but we're not going to get that dirty today. We've already talked about Grandma's old vagina. All right, Charles J says, greetings, Nick and Greg. As always, I must answer the Photoshop request. Hope you enjoy, and I'm glad you liked Funhouse. A full house of Kevin. Nick, have a wonderful day. He gave us one of these. Let's see what this is, actually, because I don't know if it's different from the one.
Is that
This is
on
not.
Muxy or?
This is on Imager.
It's on Muxy, yes.
Oh, same one, different pot.
Okay, so cool, Greg. If you can bring that up, that's great.
You have to turn tips on, cool, Greg.
I'll copy and paste it into the housekeeping. Let's see. Is he gonna do this? What's he gonna do here?
Okay,
go down,
so
go down,
cool,
go down, right
down there.
That's
there,
one right
there.
there. Bring that up.
Again, Charles J. Great job.
Yeah.
I think people didn't listen exactly to what I said.
Yeah.
I want a Photoshop challenge of the Lee Harvey Oswald shooting, but I don't want any of us to be Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
So far, Jim is Lee Harvey Oswald
Every time.
in both of the Lee Harvey Oswald shootings.
I'm seeing a disturbing trend.
Like this one, cool,
coming from the audience.
Bring that
right
one back
now.
up real quick.
Yeah.
Because see, this is what I'm talking about. This is perfect. I should be the newscaster over there on the right.
I'd like to be the guy, the sheriff on the left, half his face is gone.
Okay, you're the
Kevin
sheriff
definitely
there.
needs to be the nerd in the glasses who are like,
I just said that's me.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking nerd.
Look, that's what I look like.
Can Kevin be the jacked out dude right behind the cowboy guy?
Sure, and then Tim can be the cowboy hat guy.
I feel like, yeah, that's good. That's really good. Who can be the guy, the cop behind him?
Andy Cortez.
Cool. Let's do that.
We just did it. We just
There
did it,
is.
guys.
We're doing all the hard work for you guys. Jesus Christ, all the heavy lifting is coming from this side of the table. P.S. We 2008 says paying my birthday tax to kick off the 29th year of this planet, on this planet. Thanks for all the great content so far this year and looking forward to all the cool stuff coming in the future. Sophie gave us a nice tip and said going to KF Prom in June and all that matters is that I get to meet the champ. You got
Me?
it. You got it.
There's been a lot of champs around
got
here,
it.
just to be clear.
Well, at least she's talking about the current champ. Nobody cares about the old champs. Just putting that out there. Current champ.
Daddy.
It's a great part in that trailer where he's like, who loves you? And the kid's like, Daddy loves you. He's like, who loves you? Daddy loves you. And when I first watched it, you heard me say out loud.
Daddy. Call me Daddy.
Everyone calls me Daddy. Bob Murdoch says, I just got an Xbox achievement for watching 10 hours of Twitch. All of which have been the Kind of Funny morning show.
Yay!
Keep on crushing, my friends. We're glad we could do that for you.
10 days.
Sofree gave us 700 cheers and said, finally got my seducer producer shirt so I can wear it when I meet the champ at KF Prom. If I see you, I'm going to point at you.
Wait,
And that's all that matters.
whoa. No, at KF Prom, you're wearing a suit. You're wearing a suit or a
Well,
dress.
do a blazer over it or something
That's
cool
fine.
like that. You got to dress out for prom, though.
Don't fuck this up, guys. We're
Don't
very
fuck it
clear.
up. We need everyone to be pretty. But you can also wear just a t-shirt and a blazer or some cool shit like that. Sir Pooflorus gave us 500. Superfluous gave us what's Pooflorus? Gave us 500 cheers, and our final 500 cheers comes from Mike Nike 093. Says, "Hey Greg, my fiance loved the comment you said after my resub. I had to give you some of the bits. Love you guys."
I did a Nick where I was like, have sex with him.
Yeah, definitely. At least give a rub out. You know what I mean? Rub one out for him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, P.S. I love his best friend, EXO. Speaking of love, XOXO is your opportunity to nominate someone in the community who feels doing a great job being a human being. Kindoffunny.com/best friend to go and do that. Kimmy is shouting out Kaylee Woomer and Jessica Howard. Ooh.
I know them.
We do know both of them. I'm not a huge Twitch person. Kind of Funny is the only channel I watch on Twitch on the reg. Thanks for using that term. But over the past 2 weeks, I decided to check out what fellow best friends do on Twitch, and I discovered Kaylee and Jessica. They're two best friends who stream on Twitch, and they're all about girl power and having fun. To be fair, so are we.
We are about girl power and having fun.
And having fun. I just want you guys to know, like, we're about that too, just in case you're Kevin very much into that. Congrats to both for being Twitch affiliated and introducing me to the KF Twitch community. Thank you, lovely ladies, for making me feel like I'm a part of the community. Quirkofart and JSKUH on Twitch, follow them. Well, okay, cool. Now Greg gets giveaway time.
Thank you for being best friends. Remember, nominate people, kindoffunny.com/best friends.
How have we not used the Golden Girls theme at all? Thank you for being
Well, we used Mr.
a
Bucket
friend.
and we almost got thrown off YouTube, so I think that's probably what happened.
Well, we've already established that the Mr. Bucket people are fucking cowards. I've issued a challenge to them for a physical fist fight. No one's come out of the fucking woodwork for that.
Cowards.
They're cowards.
Yeah.
And they're scared. And they're hiding behind the fucking letter of the law instead of the spirit of the law. And it's bullshit, and it's time for it to fucking stop.
There's man's law. There's God's law.
And then there's Champ's law.
Champ's law.
Champ's law is I do whatever I want. And if I get caught, I apologize. All right, Greg, giveaway time. Tell people how they can win.
Ladies and gentlemen, we give away a video game each and every day here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, and you can win it There are 4 ways to win. Number 1 costs you nothing. Be in the Twitch chat like so many of you are right now. You're entered to win. Congratulations. However, the next 3 ways amplify your chances. They stack and they help you not be here if you watch later on YouTube or you listen later on a podcast service. Number 1, subscribe to us on Twitch. If you subscribe to us on Twitch, you're automatically entered to win each and every prize we give away. You get the cool logo next stream, you get the cool emotes, you get private chat time with us, you get the show ad-free unless we bake them in, you get to play games with me when I find a multiplayer game I want to play, which is very, very,
Very rare.
Very rare. Sorry, I just don't
We're not
know
really
multiplayer games
incentivizing you guys on
Well, I
that
guess I do. Friday the 13th, getting a
love
big
that
update.
game. That's great.
Getting a big update this
Maybe
week,
we'll play
actually.
that
I need to
again.
look into that. I'm sorry, Kevin from kindoffunny.com? Okay, sorry. You can also go to patreon.com/kindoffunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames. For $2, you're automatically entered to win each and every giveaway we give. You don't need to be here. Plus, you get cool show access early, like party mode, which is amazing, and not enough people are watching. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, go to my Twitter, where you can see the retweet I did.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good.
A very good one. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the giveaway winner for today, today's episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by Hims, a wellness brand for men. Now, there's a problem out there for a lot of guys, myself included. 66% of us will start losing our hair by the age of 35. And let me tell you, once you start noticing it's going, it might be a little too late to do something about it. But Hims has the solution for that. They're a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, sexual wellness for men. Thanks to science, baldness can be optional. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat hair loss. These are well-known generic equivalents to name-brand prescriptions to help you keep your hair. No snake oil, pills, or gas station counter supplements. Prescription solutions backed by science. You don't have to wait. You don't have to do anything. You log on. I did this. Very simple process. You log on. You pick the products that you want. If one of the products is a prescription for you, you answer a medical questionnaire. A real doctor sees it, and he will prescribe what he thinks is a good evaluation for you. He'll do the whole rigmarole for you. If they have questions, they'll fire those back at you. It's delivered, painless, easy. Comes in a cool bottle, by the way. Very stylish.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a nice, simple, minimalist bottle. I appreciate that very, very much. Right now, listeners get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today while supplies last. See website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. Go to forhims.com/morning show. That's forhims.com/morning show. forhims.com/morning show to take advantage of that trial offer. All right, today's winner comes from the Kind of Funny Patreon. Congratulations to Garrett Comro. You have won Rim on PC. Okay, what do you think Rim? No, don't answer that question. Let's go and let's talk to the chat right now. We'll do the old 3 and 3. If you're not
We're
familiar,
gonna start with Scoped Miss 7, who
Give it to me.
says, "Are they? Oh my God, are they still doing ads? The Hims ad was short there. Cool your jets. If you're fired up, go make a fucking Lee Harvey Oswald goddamn
If you're
Photoshop.
bored, we've already told you what you can do with your time while being bored at work.
Yes.
You're not.
Just
oh my
tweet
God,
stuff.
Are they still talking about the thing that
so
helps them make this
busy
show?
with my Excel document that I
got a
can't tweet truffle shuffle.
4.79
Oh,
GPA.
my grandma
and I'm
doesn't know
scared
what
of the
cum
word
is. It
cum.
ruined my cake. I'm hilarious.
Grandma once got some in her
What
hair.
kind of family are you that you can't roll with those punches and see the humor in that? This
See-
is the kind of shit I beg to happen in my life.
Dude, if that should happen, 1, Instagram gold. 2, you take it on yourself to get some of the squirty stuff. And then,
write cum yourself in
and
there.
write a gigantic cum
Sure.
with like a little couple drops deal it, and then let your kid draw a dick.
Here's what I want you guys to do. Find me these people's address,
Nope.
and I'll send them multiple cakes that just say cum on them.
I'll send him a cake that's just, you can get those cakes in the Castro that are like cake pops,
Yeah.
but they're shaped like
Yeah,
phalluses.
yeah.
I'll send him one of those.
Okay.
And I'll put from Nick with love. Put
Shove
some
it
of
up
this in your
grandma's
mouth. Yeah. Ant-Man0208 says, "Can I get a Prince shout out?" There you go. That's my new jam. That's my new jam. Let's see. My poor Graham. Graham doesn't know what cum is, says my dog Nick96.
My dog Nick96, go ahead
she
and give
knows
me your
what it
phone
is.
number.
Yeah.
Just give me your phone number. I'll call Graham on the show right now.
Yeah. If you're not comfortable with that, let us know if you're calling Graham right now. Put the speaker up to your computer phone and we'll talk to her. It'll be a one-sided conversation, but let's be perfectly honest. She's probably deaf as a bat right now anyway.
Oh, no.
No?
Probably.
Bats can't hear. Sonar.
You can hear really well. Sonar.
Yeah.
Well, they hear like beeps.
Yeah. Beep, 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 come, beep, 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 come, beep, beep, beep. That's all she'll hear. What's
beep,
come?
beep, 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 come. Pee come.
I need help.
Well, let's see. The Grim Goatee says, thank you guys for being awesome. Because of the community, I reconnected with a friend I haven't talked to in a long time. Thanks for that, Greg.
You're welcome.
I really hope it's the whole cum discussion that allowed him to reconnect with his
Hey
friend.
man, I haven't talked to you in a while, but remember that time we introduced your grandma to cum?
Yeah.
They're talking about something very similar right now on this morning show I watched.
What do you...
Oh fuck, I'll turn it on.
There you go. That's fantastic. Let's see. Let's go to sub-only mode. This is where we'll talk to the subscribers, the people who we really care about. The rest of you, you're just phoning it in. You're just getting all this
Let's talk
content
about how
for
good
free.
my beard looks today. Fuck yeah.
Mine makes me look a little fat.
Oh.
I gotta get a haircut too.
Oh no.
No, look at my fat chipmunk fucking head. All right. Omega Batman says, now again, Omega Batman, you're on thin ice. You've been on thin ice with me for he starts everything in the chat, every time he says anything, he starts it off positive, but then there's always a backhanded compliment somewhere in there. You see what I'm saying? Like he's like, you do a really, really great job today for an old fogey, is what he'll say.
Okay.
Now he says, Cheetah Fingers, did you finally defend the championship during the IGN party mode? Why are you so afraid of the rest of the Kind of Funny crew?
Great question.
You
These
have
are great
already
questions.
proven that you are better than all of them at video games. Again, bookended with really nice stuff. Middle part, backhanded compliment. Why are you so afraid of the rest of the Kind of Funny crew?
You're a coward.
I'm not a coward. And let me tell you something right now. Did I put the championship belt on the line yesterday? You'll have to watch and see.
Party mode. IGN and Kind of Funny. I'm saying it's on IGN.com and YouTube.com/KindofFunnyGames June 1st. Cool, Greg. In the doc, I put in a new Photoshop. If you can go to Photoshop, I've replaced the link and put a new one in there for us. Again, we're getting warmer. Some people are taking liberties with what I'm asking for in this Lee Harvey Oswald. Now at least...
No, it was only a matter of timing where some sick bastard got all around to this.
So now it's, if you're an audio listener, it is JFK, Jackie L, and the governor in the car driving to which will be their doom, but they put Tim in with the governor.
It's sitting on the governor's lap, no less.
And he's doing that thing where Tim does like that rap pose thing.
Yeah, where he's kind of hugging, he's got his arm around the governor.
Very good, very good.
This takes the cake right here. This is not bad. Not bad. Wow, we're terrible.
No.
Yeah,
No.
we really are. Let's see, Kevin the Killer says, hey, Nick and Greg, since there can only be one champ in the US, I had to leave to Mexico to make myself the champ there. Wish me luck. Well, congratulations.
Okay, good luck to you.
Let's see. Nick is the hot one on the show. Mm-hmm. Okay. Says,
I agree with that.
Comic Chaos. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Chaos. Wow. See, I was getting there.
Yeah. Git Bucket says, if Nick doesn't play Cyberpunk 2077, he will never regain his status as the keeper of things.
Nick will
Should I
never play.
What is this game?
That's
Cyberpunk?
remember when we all played The Witcher for like, I played it for 30 hours and never got out of Act 1?
Yeah.
The next game from them is Cyberpunk.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm not doing
You're not
that.
gonna. That's not a Nick game
No,
at all.
no.
You
started
played Deus
playing-
Ex.
I did. That game vibed with me because there has to be a shooting component. I have to be able to feel like I'm killing people, or else it doesn't work.
Gotcha.
It doesn't work for me.
In the chat, Rock B Saul says, I need a Kind of Funny Intercontinental champ. I would say stay tuned to that party mode, June 1st.
All right. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's 12:08. I appreciate you so much for being here with me. Greg, thank you so much. Are you on Games Daily next?
Of course I am.
Fantastic. Everyone, stay tuned for that. And today, I promise, I won't forget to read subs like I did yesterday. Just walked, took a pee, sat down, ate some pork rinds, and Kevin's like, you gotta read subs? I'm like, it's too late now. They've already started the other show. I fucked up royally.
Piece of garbage.
I know. You know who's not a piece of garbage? Tim. Make sure you answer the call. Put Tim wherever you want to put Tim.
Oswald challenge.
If you want to put Tim in any real historic image that's terrifying, go ahead and do that too. We'll recap those tomorrow. Send them to Joey. Make sure Joey sees them. She'll put them on the list. Everyone, I love you very much. I'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Until then, have a wonderful day. Cool, Greg, please cut the feed.